I buy packages of already cut die cuts. I know a lot of people do, and most of the packages that you get come with 2 or more of each thing that's in it. And so I was going to show you how I sometimes use these as pull tabs, and it comes in real handy. But you're going to take your cardstock. I like to fold mine. I'm going to have a card with a pull tab that I'm going to put in some pockets in my journal. So, goodness, this doesn't want to fold. Very sturdy cardstock this is. I'm going to make those edges crisp, and then I'm going to cut off the excess here. So, you cut that end off, and then you are going to make this the size that you want. I don't want mine 12 inches long, so I think we'll go right about there. There we go. Okay, that looks good. And then I'm going to glue this in on itself, so it's a little extra sturdy. I like my cards a little extra sturdy, especially if I'm not using regular heavy-duty cardstock. If you're curious about my glue, everybody is. It is Barely Art Precision Craft Glue. No, I am not getting paid by them. I just like the glue. It does not warp my pages. It dries fast, but not too fast. I think everybody has their own preference on glue. I'm going to round the edges for this. Anyways, I love the rounded edges. This is really pretty paper. I got this paper at Hobby Lobby. I'm going to add a little bit of writing on the back of this. That's good. Good enough. That looks good. Okay. So, now what you would do is do your edges however you want to do them. So you can use, I didn't really like these, so we're going to look at these other ones, but I'm actually going to use some paper that I cut out that's the same paper, but I'm going to flip it around. But you can use the 2 die cuts, just like this, where you glue these together, and that becomes your pull tab on the top of your card. Or you can use one of the die cuts, like I'm going to use, as a stencil. And then I can just cut 2 of these out, and that'll be that. And if you're anything like me, you decide to just scrap that and cut it straight across. And then I'm going to round the edges. After you round your edges, you can muck up the edges of your pull tabs that you made. And now you can put a label on here if you want. You can write words on there. You can cut them out with a circuit and glue them on there. You can put whatever you want on there. But we are going to apply a generous amount of glue on this. We're going to take our card and we're going to place this right in the middle. Right there. I think that's the middle. It is the middle enough. We're going to turn it around. We're going to add glue to our other piece on the back. And we are going to glue this one on the back, just like that. And now we have a pull tab on the top. We can put our card in our pocket in our journal. These are super fun to make. But yeah, you can use the cardstock to make a pull tab. You can use, I was going to use these 2. These came from an already cut, pre-cut die cut set. But they didn't go with the paper. So you just look around for what you have. You can use all kinds of different things for little pull tabs. But it's fun. You can decorate these however you want. So, after you're done decorating them how you want, you can put little thingies on them. I have these tiny little paper clips that are super duper cute. I have seen other people use them. There's somebody I do love watching, the Vintage Journal. I love watching her stuff, and she uses these all the time. I think her name's Kat. But anyways, they always look so awesome. Just right there nestled on the corner or something. It just embellishes stuff way more when you add more to your work. Also, when you muck up the edges, it does that as well. It just makes things look a little more vintage, I think. Doesn't it look a little more vintage? So when you're done using, so this one I used the die cuts for the pole, and I'll put that one in my journal. And then that one, I just used the same paper that I cut out for the pole. So there's many different ways that you can use your different products for the poles. And yeah, I love making these little things to stick inside my journals. But anyways, happy cutting, happy crafting, and I hope you enjoyed watching.